I cannot do my intro yet. I keep forgetting that I do my intros when the actual mod shows up. Man, I'm so bad at this. I've been doing this for how many years now? Yada yada yada, yeah.
3.
Fucking, yeah, it may have been 3 years, but I still do not agree. I don't agree to this. I disagree to the terms. I installed the mod, right? Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. There we go.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome to Doki Natural Disaster.
Isn't this not so nice looking?
These words, I don't think those words go well together. It's just like fucking nice, cute Doki words and the natural disaster. So this is a mod where I'm assuming they survive a natural disaster. I don't know. I don't know much about this besides the title. I just found it.
You think they survive?
Oh no. Pretty short mod. Now let's see what happens. Apparently it's in demo. I know that for sure, I think the page said demo. Hold up, let me just to clarify. I think it's a demo. I think it's a demo. It's a demo. Alright,
How did you look it up backwards?
I don't know. It still worked. I thought my URL was gonna show it. It didn't. So there we go. Oh, okay. Instantly start. No fucking fade. Okay. No dissolve. Just instantly going in. Okay. Appreciate this mod's no bullshit attitude. Gah! What the fuck? Oh my god. Ah! No.
That's how I wake up.
Oh, I always wake up like that, just silence, and then just ah! I wake up screaming. I wake up with a sudden start. Wait. Isn't it morning time? Yes. What?
That's why you woke up, right?
Yeah. Didn't my alarm go off? Did it? Oh crap! I'm late! I catapult out of bed to discover that I actually wasn't late at all. No!
Woo!
Instead, I'd beaten my alarm clock by 10 seconds. Dang you! Who was I talking to? The alarm? Dang you, alarm clock! I quickly turned the alarm off to avoid hearing its dreadful beeping noise.
Beeping noise.
Sorry, beeping noise. My apologies. Relieved that I wasn't late, I yawned and stretched, trying my best to wake myself up completely. Man, I'm gonna take the advice that I give to myself each and every morning. Go to bed at a reasonable time for once, Zero. Why is the mod already yelling at me and we just started? Thank yourself later. But it seems that every evening, I find things to do. Like watching anime or working on my daily poem. Last night was a doozy. Was it the poem or the anime? I don't think I'd ever describe writing a poem as a doozy. What the hell did you write? Been up to 11 o'clock working on homework and my poem. How is that a doozy?
11 o'clock is in like 3 hours.
Whoa! Chill out, buddy! You worked on homework for until 11. Whoa!
Whoa! That's when I start my homework.
This MC's a maniac. Gonna stay up another 3 hours binge watching anime. Whoa! Slow down there, MC.
Till 2 in the morning? Oh man.
Why does he say a doozy?
It's a doozy.
It's just one of those shows that once you start, just can't stop watching. He is very excited today. There's a lot of exclamation marks. This MC is ready. I appreciate his energy.
I'm very excited for his entire day to be shattered once the school crumbles
Jesus.
from an earthquake.
The one time MC has a lot of energy in the morning. God damn, I feel bad for him. Return to my desk and retrieve my freshly cleaned uniform. And discover something that sank my heart through the floor and into the kitchen below.
Oh wow.
Right underneath my uniform, sitting so serenely, was Parfait Girls Volume 3. Did you not read it, or were like unread?
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I totally forgot to read it last night. I was so busy with my homework, and then, well, then there was the anime.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Yeah, well, I'm dead. Perhaps I can text Natsuki. I forewarn her of my failings. Maybe she'll be in the mood to snack my neck. If I can choose my words carefully enough, perhaps I can spare myself from that little judge, pink-haired jury, and cute executioner.
You can just read it at lunch.
She's the executioner, the jury, and the judge? That's the whole one-person court.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Natsuki's a one-person court.
I guess so. Oh man, what am I gonna text her? Well, at least I still have plenty of time to shower and eat breakfast. Well, I'm not going to think about it right now. I hop into the shower and let the hot water rinse over my body. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, no shower background. Okay.
We're taking a shower in the room. Zero.
That's what the closet is. It's actually a built-in shower.
It's actually a shower.
Ah, that feels good. Hot showers are truly one of the greatest blessings God ever gave to mankind. What? Okay, I'm starting to think our MC just talks just to talk now. What is he even saying anymore? But all too soon, the shower is over. I step out, dry off, and return to my bedroom. Man, it's showering outside, too. It's not the pleasant kind. I don't like this guy anymore.
Not the pleasant.
Who is this guy?
This is you.
Whose man's is this? I don't want to be him. This guy's got like a fucking built-in fucking laugh track. Just not the pleasant kind. The weatherman did say something about severe weather for today. I grab my backpack, make sure that Natsuki's manga was safe inside, and take my umbrella. From there, I hurry into the kitchen to grab a quick breakfast.
A quick breakfast.
Seinfeld theme. Kids show main character MC. That's what it seems like. After swallowing a light breakfast, I'll grab a couple of snacks for Sayori. Probably cold out, and that usually makes her hungry. But first, I need to text Natsuki. Wait, what?
I gave that a weird face, and I was like, all right, we're moving on.
wait. Huh? We're just not questioning that? Okay. If he's gonna move on with it like it's normal, then I guess I will too.
Sarah, you wouldn't understand. It's a women thing.
Of course. My apologies. All the women out there are like, huh, he just doesn't get it. But first, I need to text Natsuki. Diplomacy was never one of my strong suits. Especially with soons. Oh no, that's not even how you spell soons. But also, it's gonna. Oh no, it's using anime lingo to describe. Oh no.
It's okay. We can look past it.
I'm really not liking this guy. Hold on. Gingerly, like walking on eggshells, I said about the first thing that came to mind. Hey Natsuki, I kinda forgot to read Parfait Girls last night. I'm really sorry. I promise I'll make it up to you. I promise. Said it twice.
The plot twist of this mod is the natural disaster is caused by Natsuki's pure rage and fury.
She causes the natural disaster. She causes a volcano to appear from how angry she is.
She is the volcano.
Oh my god. Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. See? See? Sad face. Come on, Natsuki. He's sorry. I should probably reword this. It's way too familiar. Wait. Did I hit the send button?
Yep.
Yep. Idiot! Slap my forehead. Good going, Zero. Darn it! Too late now. Just hope that does the trick. Now, my luck? Probably not. Oh no, it is raining. Man, it's really pouring out here. Thunder rumbles in the distance as I begin making my way to Sayori's house. But they didn't put they didn't put phone noises either. Bzz, bzz. It's a text from Natsuki. Waiting for depth charges. I open the message. Hey, Zero, it's alright. We'll just read it at the club today, okay? No worries. Oh! Wow! Is she actually cutting me some slack for once? Why do you say it like that? Well, go me! Why do you say it like fucking like he's like Papyrus? Wow, wee!
Wow, wee.
Well, go me! This was an unexpected turn of events. Yeah, you do have some slight amounts of charisma. You don't. You don't.
Not in the slightest.
It's another text from Natsuki. Dummy! Oh!
Uh-oh.
Can't you do anything right? You had one job! If you think you can just get away with it, you'd be wrong! You even misspelled B!
I think it was text to talk.
She's mad. Oh, she's really mad. She's so mad that she's ignoring her own phone spell check! Oh no! Yeah.
It felt like he texted two different people named Natsuki.
Yeah. Boy, am I in trouble! What is happening?
Boy, am I in trouble!
What is the writing of this mod? Who is this guy?
Wonderful.
Whose man's is this? Boy, am I in trouble! Great zoink, Scoob! I grumbled that. How is this my fault anyway? It wasn't my idea to read Parfait Girls in the first place. In my defense, I was busy with my homework all evening. And I had to write my poem for today. And then the anime. So it wasn't my fault. Right? Did I call in sick to give her a chance to calm down a little? Wait, what am I even thinking? Where's Sayori?
Yeah, is he waiting for her, or is he just walking her along?
I don't know. I straighten my back, round my shoulders, and stick my chin in the air. Maybe I should show some backbone. Yeah! I can be just as assertive and... Yeah, I'm in trouble. My gloomy and doomy thoughts are suddenly interrupted. It took her like, how long? Jeez.
He oversleeps.
Ah! Oh, Sayori. Zero, help me! Begin to rush to her house. What's wrong, Sayori? I'm getting rained on. That's what's wrong. Bring your umbrella. Hurry! Running to her, I hold up my umbrella over our heads. Ah, I'm soaked. Sayori, why don't you just wait for me on your porch? Well, I was kind of sleepy and I didn't notice the rain. Plus, you were just like standing there talking to yourself for like the longest time. Sleepwalking. Why is there so many M's in that?
It's a big
Hey, don't be a meanie. I was just a little drowsy. I was so drowsy that I think I forgot breakfast. Realization suddenly hits her. Oh no! I'm going to starve out in that big, cruel world! It's the end of the world for me! Unironically, I hand over one of the... Unironically? What? How would you hand her a snack ironically? What?
I don't know.
What? Huh? Well, I feel like that word's just not supposed to be there.
That is the wrong word, I think.
Hand over one of the snacks that I'd packed for her. I want you to get cranky on me, right, Sayori? She immediately snatches the snack up and stuffs her mouth. Thank you so much. You're my savior. Between the snacks and the umbrella, I guess. Yes. Need to hurry off to school through the heavy rain. Suddenly, Sayori stops me. Wait, did you say snacks? Now, Sayori, I told you to stop acting like a snake, but also, the rest of the snacks are for the club meeting when you're always hungry. Please. She got her way.
Don't let her.
That wasn't what you
Simple.
could have said no, but okay. Usually,
Classroom.
I'd rather see the school day finish up as quickly as possible. But not on this stormy day. The dread of having to face an enraged Natsuki prompts me to never want to see the end of algebra class. Unfortunately, time just has the quality of moving rapidly when I don't want it to, and vice versa. Before it seemed that the class had even properly begun, the bell chimes to end the school day. Well, time for the literature club, I suppose. Here goes nothing. Thanks for the bit, Iron Horse Forge. Hey guys, how's it going? Just came back from watching seeing Free Guy. It was great. I'm glad to know it was a good movie.
Oh.
I remember that movie. That's the Ryan Reynolds movie. Glad to know you liked it. Very uncharacteristic for Sayori to forget anything food related. Yeah, she would never. You're right. As much as I hate admitting it to myself, I'm honestly dragging my feet. Why? Oh, okay, I was confused. I thought he was, I was like, why? I thought he was saying why, like, why am I doing that? But no, he's just like, why? Why did I have to forget? Kinda like Natsuki, and her taste in manga. I'm not so sure if she's going to return the favor now that I have wrecked her plans for today.
Bro, you should have just read it at lunch.
Yeah, you could have done that. Taking a deep breath and placing a hand on my gut to guard it from the punch I was expecting. Gently open the door. No yelling. No screaming.
Nice.
No Natsuki? Where is she? Didn't she come? Hi, Zero. Ah! You jumped as though you just seen a ghost. Or was expecting to, anyway. Hey, Monica. You just surprised me is all. Got something on your mind, Zero? Well, no, not exact. Zero! Gray finds a way over to me. Zero with the 200 bits. Why do they call it Phoenix Down when you're down? Why do they call it Phoenix Down when you're down on the cold floor? Rise up, Phoenix the Down. Zara, are you trying to be this MC?
I don't understand.
The Phoenix Down is what they're called as what the revives in Final Fantasy are called.
Oh.
And then I'm like, Zara, I'm gonna hurt you. How dare you give me $1 just to throw buns at me? You know you love me. He's right. Begins to hug me while fixing her bow, drinking some tea, and eating a cookie. She did a lot. That's okay. She did all that while hugging me?
She sure did.
Somehow, all at the same time, or at least he pointed it out. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Sayori. Zero, Natsuki made cookies for us today. Takes another bite. And they're so good. Natsuki is here. Well, yeah, it's not like her to skip out on a club meeting. Did you two have something special planned for today? No. I hope.
Nice.
It's just that I didn't hear her when I came in. Yuri is rigidly sitting at a nearby desk with what looks like a new book in her hands. I did see her walk into the closet earlier today, if that helps. Oh, thanks, Yuri. I just need to return her manga, that's all! That's fine, Zero. Just be ready with your poems soon. I want to start sharing poems right away. That way, I won't be interrupting any club activities down the line like I have been doing. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you for the 100 bits, computer geek. Gotta hurt him like Natsuki. Gonna hurt him like Natsuki. Gonna hurt him like Natsuki is gonna hurt him like Natsuki is gonna hurt you. Oh yeah, true. I didn't know what you meant by that. I don't know why my brain. Reading this is already hurting my brain. I'm sorry, computer geek. You typed it normally. My brain is not everywhere. Is everywhere after reading the dialogue.
It's not everywhere. Yeah, you really
Help!
are not. Don't know what you're doing.
My brain is scrambled. Becoming eggs. Yeah, gonna hurt him like Natsuki, or Natsuki's gonna hurt us. I think that's an excellent idea, Monica. I'm glad you think so, Yuri. I'll go get my poem. Yuri fidgets a little before announcing to Monica and me. I heard some teachers talking earlier today. They said something about closing the school down early if they expect the storm to get any worse. Then we'd better hurry then. I'm honestly looking forward to seeing how good your poems have all gotten since the festival. The free flow of ideas and styles really do enrich everyone's poetry. Well, I'll go get Natsuki then. I approach the closet. I'm hearing epic boss music right now. Well, good luck with that. He's gonna die. Hey Zero, could you repeat the part where you said stuff all about the things and the peanut and the peanut blubber? No, the peanut bubble will never be mentioned ever again. You have to just get raced out of our minds. The deleted scene from this mod. Oh yeah, this mod's about a natural disaster. I honestly forgot. I did too!
Yeah.
Like, I totally forgot. Natsuki? Response. She's dead. I know it. This actually turned from a natural disaster to a murder mystery.
Why did you call it? She's dead.
We've already played that before, though. I couldn't see her in the closet, either. Where is she? I mean, there's only so many different places in the club room for a girl to hide. Even for one as small as her. I poked my head inside the closet. Oh! Lying fast asleep on the floor and an adorable little ball was the subject of my search. Manga was closed over Natsuki's thumb as she softly snores in the cutest way imaginable. For a moment, I thought of just waking her, but something seemed to stop me. She looks so pale and haggard. As if she hadn't slept properly in a long time. Oh, Monica said, but they don't have the heart to wake her up. Monica will understand, I suppose. Natsuki just looks so exhausted. This also spares me from explaining myself to her.
Natsuki, poem sharing time!
Bounding out of nowhere, Sayori playfully jostles Natsuki before I could stop her. Natsuki's eyes flicker open and she begins whining. Sayori, why? Deeply tries to nudge Sayori away. Turns over to go back to sleep. But Sayori's relentless.
Come on, sleepyhead. This isn't the napping club, you know.
Leave her alone, Sayori.
Why? It's time to share poems. Rise and shine, Natsuki.
Means to mumble groggily. Oh, wait. Tired. Helplessly up at me as Natsuki drifts off again. Shock becomes etched on Sayori's face.
Somebody call 911!
She's not sick, Sayori. Just let her sleep. Sayori looks relieved.
But it's still time for...
Mischief crosses Sayori's face.
I have to read what this says. Oh, what? Somebody just tweeted that Natsuki was cute on the outside!
That worked.
I'm not cute!
And she probably falls back asleep. I'm also a little worried. Monica, can you come over here?
Is there something wrong?
You try to wake up Natsuki.
I could have sworn that I heard her yell that she wasn't cute again.
She did, but she fell right back to sleep again. Does she do this very often?
Well, not recently.
Monica steps over to the closet and gently rocks Natsuki's small shoulder.
Natsuki. Time to wake up. Come on now. Monica? Yes? Make him stop.
Monica looks up at me suspiciously.
Make who stop, Natsuki?
I didn't do anything! It was Sayori!
What? Who's Shifter?
Huh?
I don't know what's happening.
Probably dreams he's having.
That's Sayori talking!
Oh. Oh, well, I don't know.
Blame Shifter! Meanie.
Oh, blame shifter. Oh, like, he's a
Oh.
blame shifter. They should have put a dash. I thought she was talking.
Who's Shifter?
I was like, who's Shifter? So I was like, oh, should have been like a dash. Right then, Natsuki wakes up for good and looks up. Why is everyone staring at me? You were asleep. And they couldn't wake you up. It's because I'm really tired, dummy.
I think you have this well in hand, Zero. Come on, Sayori. Let's go share our poems.
Not cool, Monica. And Sarah left me here high and dry.
Nice.
Or should I say, low and wet because it's raining. Oh!
Shut the fuck up. I don't
You-
want to talk to you
The
anymore.
MC would have said that.
Doesn't give you the right to say it.
Fucking boy troopers. Shifter, I barely know her.
No!
Reactor, I hardly know her.
I hate all of you. Every
you
person in this room right now.
Thank you for the 220 bits. It's Sonic. Smod just went from 0 to 100 already. I give 10 out of 10. Well, good thing you're not the judge here. Here's 2 bits for a 2-bit streamer with his own 2-bit jokes. Thank you, Mr. Gundam. Thank you, Mr. Tanaka. So what? Did you do what I did last night? Stay up too late or something? No, Wait. That reminds me. What? It reminds me of a certain someone who didn't do his job last night. Natsuki, I'm sorry. I was busy last night and just forgot about it. Yeah? What were you doing, huh? Was it video games? Or was it anime? No. I had a lot of homework to do last night. Then I had to write my poem.
I just like that. Was it homework or was it video games? And the response was no.
No! It was neither! And then I watched some anime. But that was after I'd forgotten. 0. Lent you my manga because I thought you cared. Apparently, I was wrong. No, that's not true. I do care about it. I just forgot is all. Is everything alright over there? Natsuki marches over to Monica, who is sitting on the teacher's desk reading Sayori's poem. Oh, no, Monica. Just the difference of opinion is all. It sounds a bit more than just that, Natsuki. Nobody's talking to you, Yuri! That's not very nice.
Bro, nobody asked.
Yuri ducks behind her book and mumbles something about that being a constant problem. Oh no!
Aw.
Now, there's no reason to be rude to Yuri, Natsuki. He's just trying to help. Yeah, we're all trying to help.
Natsuki's beginning to look quite flustered.
I didn't ask for anybody's help. And I'm not asking for any now.
I am!
Shut up, Zero.
Hey, I thought I was a part of this!
You are, but they're not. Natsuki.
It says that in a firm voice.
Natsuki, I am the club president. And I'm the vice president. Yes, of course, Sayori. As president of the club, it's my responsibility to make sure that everyone gets along. I'm asking you to calm down a bit and let Zero explain himself.
Presently, Natsuki quiets down and looks in my direction. Yuri's eyes peek over her book. Natsuki, just want to say that I'm very sorry for forgetting. You're right about one thing. I can be a bit of a blockhead sometimes. And I just hope that you can understand that I simply made a mistake. Doesn't mean that I don't care about you. Your manga, that is. It just means that I'm human. I'll make mistakes sometimes. Though, I guess I'm asking you to forgive me. Natsuki looks to the side for a moment, and her features begin to soften.
Well, I guess. Yeah, Zero has feelings too, Natsuki.
Is Sayori just a cheerleader in this mod? What does she do?
I don't know.
I'm helping!
She's helping.
She sure is helping.
You can't just tell him off for something that he didn't do on purpose. That's not very nice. Don't be a meanie.
This is just like textbook Sayori.
Don't be meanie.
Sayori's just talking in her own little world.
Okay. Zero, You should be more appreciative of him, Natsuki. He took an interest in your manga. And it is true that it was his idea to spend his time at home reading it. I mean, seriously, your manga kind of sucks, so you should really not take him for granted.
I wasn't looking at the screen for a second. I thought she was actually saying that. I was like, what?
I mean, come on, Natsuki, who wants to read Boruto?
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I get it! Zero, I accept. And I'm sure he'd appreciate you actually showing maturity by accepting his apology.
Oh! Got him! Okay, don't say oof. Yuri! Why, Yuri, why? Yuri really has a talent for saying the most awkward things at the wrong time. No, Yuri is saying what needs to be said. Yuri seems to have just noticed.
Oh, did I say something wrong? I thought we were all just roasting Natsuki.
Too late. Shots fired. Damage was done. Natsuki burst into tears. What? Baby!
What?
It's a what? Just be a little more mature, Natsuki cries. What the fuck?
That's not maturity.
I hate you, Yuri! You
Oh.
too, Zero! Hate all of you! I'm quitting the literature club! What?
What happened?
Is this the natural disaster?
I told you, Natsuki's a natural disaster.
Sobbing floods of tears, Natsuki runs blindly out of the club room. Well, this escalated quickly. What the fuck happened?
So when's the bad stuff? When are people gonna die?
This is natural disaster. So hold up. So like leading up to it, like they were just saying, Natsuki, you need to be more appreciative of him. Sayori just said, don't be a meanie. That's not very nice. Don't be a meanie. Be more appreciative of him. Natsuki took interest in your manga. Hold up. Let me get out my glasses here. Let me just. Zero's examining the dialogue. Yes, quite indeed. Yes, so. I don't know. Part of me feels like Sayori was a little too quick to take your side and just randomly like. I understand probably what's going on here. Natsuki's, I'm assuming, is overreacting because of how her father treats her. I'm assuming that's what they're probably trying to go with here.
Maybe.
So maybe that's what my analysis concludes. Oh wait, there we go. The dev says, "Hey Zero, this is the dev. I figured that by this point, Natsuki might be in a bit of a position where she would actually leave in a fit of emotion from leaving a bit of emotion. From her perspective, Natsuki's being trounced by everyone when she's trying to be forgiving. I know it's a little iffy, but it is a demo. Understandable." I mean, I could see this happening because it seems like they were already building up that it seems like Natsuki hasn't gotten a lot of sleep. So her being kind of emotionally charged right now could work in this situation. So I feel like it could technically make sense. It's like, because I mean, this Natsuki doing something like that, it does seem like she does seem like she'd act a little bit on emotions, especially if she's already in a bad mood. So I wouldn't say this is too much of an escalation. Although I do feel like some of the girls kind of brought the situation from themselves, like kind of intruded a bit more than usual. I feel like none of these girls really care that much about this situation enough. Like even if you look at like the base game, anytime Natsuki would really like yell at you or get into an argument with you, none of the other girls really got involved until like a loud noise happened, like when Natsuki fell and there was like a crash of books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I do kind of feel like the girls were being a little bit too pushy a bit here. It feels like they usually just leave Natsuki to be Natsuki. Bound to happen sooner than later. Okay, Gibbs Bond, you want to get fucking timed out?
Oh my god! Threatening timeout.
We're all in shock. You just stand there in silence trying to process what just happened. His lip begins to quiver.
Why? Why would she do that? I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. It was me. I was the one who did this. I was rambling again, and I put my foot in my mouth. Like the horrible person that I am. Why would anyone want to be friends with me? Don't say things like that, Yuri. I think that's safe to say that everyone's to blame.
Which feels very out of character for everybody. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like they were way too involved than how they usually would be. I feel like it would make more sense if Natsuki walked over to Monica.
Y'all just kind of jumped on her at once while she was trying to accept Zero's apology. But to leave the club? Why would she do that?
Could have driven her to jump to such extreme measures.
It's me, I tell you. I've ruined everything. If If you all feel like punishing me now, I know I deserve it. Yell at me! I can handle the rest.
Are they using Yandere Yuri eyes? Shut up, Yuri! What the fuck? Just shut up!
Oh. Zero?
I'm sorry, Yuri. What the fuck is happening?
There's a lot of emotions swirling around right now.
What is going on? I feel very out of touch.
Okay.
See, this is really my fault and mine alone. Should've...
No.
Monica has her firm, determined face on now.
We all share the blame for this. And that includes Natsuki. But we were all such horrible friends to her. Especially me. But if Natsuki hadn't gotten Oliver Zero in the first place...
All this was a matter that Natsuki and I could have settled on our own. At least after she had cooled her jets a bit. There's no need for interference. Exactly! Which is why I don't think it would have happened! Thank you for the gift, Subcomputer Geek.
Well, didn't she, like, run out and, like, get Monica's attention? So then
That's what I was saying. I feel like it would get people's attention when the blow-up happens. That's usually what I think when it would happen.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if we even look at the base game, everyone only got involved once something loud happened that disrupted the club. Once there's a disruption, something loud enough for a disruption, then it's like, whoa, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
That's when people usually are like, okay, let's go see what that's about. It's like, it felt kind of weird that Monica was randomly like, is everything okay over there? And then it just like they all just got involved. Like randomly into this like argument. Especially not the kind that we got.
That might be true, but... we all care about her! What are we going to do now? She left the club! I think we should give her some space first. What if she doesn't come back? She will. How can you be so sure?
Because if she's serious about leaving the club, she'll be back for her manga, right?
Yes, Zero. So when she does come back, we'll make things right. What if she's leaving the school?
Thoughts are interrupted by the school intercom. Due to the threatening storm, all students who are currently on the school premises are instructed to remain in their respective classrooms until further notice. Wait, leaving the school? What do you mean leaving the school?
Like she's leaving, like she's going out the school.
Leaving the club, she'll be
Right
back for
now?
her manga, so when she does come back, we'll make things right. Well, she's leaving the school. What about we just wait till tomorrow? What? I mean...
What do you mean? No, like if they mean now, like what if she's leaving the school right now?
Then we'll just
Like-
wait till she comes back for her manga tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. She still has her manga there. She would have to eventually show up. I thought that was the plan. It was like, she'll have to be back for her manga. It's like, yeah. So even if she leaves the school today, we'll just say, well, we'll just talk to her tomorrow.
Well, Zero, now we're in a conflict because Natsuki left the school and there's a storm going
Oh yeah,
on.
now there's a storm conflict. But I'm just saying before, it's like Yuri was like, what if she leaves the school? Then we'll just wait for her tomorrow, Yuri.
Okay.
This is like Yuri bringing that up just felt like it wasn't an actual problem. Like, yeah, now there's a problem. More information will be announced as soon as possible. Thank you.
Now she has to come back! The speaker thingy said so! But now that she's no longer a member of the club, does she technically have to come back to our club room? Not like her to obey a random summons anyway.
Well, there hasn't been enough time for her to have left the school. At least we know that she's still in the building.
That's true. I say we go look for her.
The intercom said...
I agree with Yuri. Natsuki is still a member of this club, and so she makes it official otherwise. So we're going to go find her. And if anybody asks, just tell them that we're looking for a missing club member. So screw the intercom. Yeah, screw the intercom thingy.
Okay, so Yori's a little too dumb in this mod. Agreed. Where do we start? School's quite extensive.
Well, if I were to run out of the club room crying like that, I'd hide in the bathroom. That's what I do when I feel like crying and I'm on my period. Oh.
Nice.
It's not nice, Joker. Monica cuts off Yuri's newest ramble.
Anyway, Sayori, you and Yuri search the restrooms on this floor, and I'll search the ones on the first floor. And search every nook and cranny on this floor. Zero will help me search the first floor. If none of us turn her up, then we'll all join together to hunt on the third floor.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go!
Thank you for the 200 bits, it's Sonic. Hasbro's announcer voice, survival. I guess, yeah. The natural disaster is finally kicking in. I blanked. What did Yuri say? Yuri's about to talk about her period in front of everybody. As agreed, we all search the school as thoroughly as we can. School staff is helpful in letting Monica and I search restricted areas where Natsuki would probably be hiding if she didn't really want anyone finding her. But there is no sign of Natsuki to be found on any of the floors. Defeated, we all trudge sullenly back to the club room. Sayori is quietly crying, and Yuri looks as though she had been crying herself. I feel like losing it. Did you just lose a friend? Did I just lose Natsuki? From outside seems to match our feelings. Suddenly, hail begins to pound the school roof and windows.
Hail!
Squeaks that in fear and then ducks behind me. Normally, I would have teased her. But he's in the teasing mood to be sure. Disappointment is written all over our faces. What are you going to do?
Honestly, I'm at a loss. Yes, Yuri? This may sound dumb, but is it still possible for her to come for her manga soon? Well, no. At least not today. I'm so sad!
You didn't have to say that you're sad, Sayori. We could probably tell.
And hungry! I would eat the cookies, but Natsuki made them. I couldn't live with myself if I ate any. I'm so sad and hungry that I can't live with myself now.
Come on, Sayori. You don't mean that.
Oh, I don't mean that, huh?
Of course not. Maybe there's a bright side.
Bright side?
Well, she'll be back eventually for her manga, right? Why have we... What? We've said that like 5 times! Yes! She will be back eventually for her manga! We have elaborated that multiple times!
Yeah?
This is what I'm thinking. Can't try to sneak them off while we're away because only Monica has the key to this room. Should have just said that instantly. You don't have to keep bringing back up that she will come back for her manga. We keep bringing up, we keep reiterating that she's coming back for her manga. We know this! We can talk to her when she actually does come back. I thought that was the plan already. Wasn't that the plan before we walked off? I thought the plan was like, well, she'll have to come back eventually for her manga. And then Yuri was like, well, what if she doesn't come back until tomorrow? And then we were like, oh no, they said the school thing. Now we gotta go find her. So then we're like, well, we couldn't find her. So then MC says the exact same idea that they had before. Like it's a new idea. We could talk to her when she actually does come back. One of us might even see her before then and talk to her. Not the end of the world. Let's go pull through. You'll see. That was a drastic change of music. Okay, it's okay. Happy. Hope seems to resurrect on all our faces. I feel like the fade out command should have been used there a bit.
Well, let's hope there won't be me running into her in the meantime. I'd probably say something stupid again. Yuri, that's no way to see it. That's no way to see it. Yeah, it could be you of all people that can convince her to come back. You never know. Yes. Zero's right. Let's remain positive and know that everything will turn out just fine. Okay.
School intercom comes back to life. We have found Natsuki's dead body. Attention, all students. The city has been placed under several severe weather warnings. All students are instructed to remain in their respective club rooms for the night. Sleeping bags, food, and drinks will be provided in the locker room. Please begin making your way calmly and orderly in that direction.
I think our chances of finding her today have just improved.
I think so too.
She's like a magnet when it comes to free food. One can only wonder why.
So skinny, but she's like a bear whenever food is lying around. And it's almost as if she's like malnourished or something.
Food? What are we waiting for?
We need to rush out of the club room ahead of us. Calmly and orderly, Sayori.
Aw, but there's no fun in that.
Thank you for the Prime resub, Brownie Maker. Hey, Zero, first time using a Prime sub. Hope it worked. Also, do you think Natsuki will come back for her manga? I don't know, Brownie Maker. I have a theory, right? All right, here's my plan. So, Natsuki's gonna have to come back for her manga, right? So... Also, yeah, the girls are, like, very calm for the fucking severe weather warnings. They're really not, like, reacting to that. They more so care about Natsuki leaving the club than, like, wow, we're in lockdown. Like, they just don't care. They really don't care about the fact they're in lockdown right now. I don't know, I feel like they'd show some sort of care about that. Okay, I guess. Natsuki takes priority over a natural disaster. After a calm and orderly walk, we find ourselves in the school locker room where the school staff is busy throwing together the promised materials.
I'll get the food. Of course, Sayori. Yuri, you handle the drinks, and Zero, you get the sleeping bags.
I take a glance at them. They look pretty bulky and terribly heavy. You going to help me with those, Monica?
Who, me? You're a strong boy, Zero. I'm sure you can handle it.
Thanks, Monica. Monica turns more serious.
I'm going to keep an eye out for Natsuki, so... bring that small pink sleeping bag for her, okay?
You mean the one with the kittens on it?
The one and only.
I smile. If Monica's that confident. I feel good about our prospects of getting Natsuki back soon. How I feel about my prospects of hauling a total of 5 sleeping bags upstairs to the club room is an entirely different story. I picked the smallest one first. That would be Natsuki's. Here goes nothing. Yeah! Sleeping bag is really weighing me down as I awkwardly stumble toward the stairwell. I barely see where I'm going. But this is how Atlas feels.
You're doing great, Zero.
Not helping, Monica! Here's Sayori laughing, but I can't tell if she's laughing at me or at the food. Probably both. Why is she laughing at the food? What? Sayori's laughing at the food. I think we need some help for Sayori's mental state. Granted, Sayori already needs help for their mental state. I mean, she has depression, Zero. Or neither. You never tell with her. You never tell with you. You're a strong boy, she says. Tough as I push open the door to the second floor with my foot. I'm sure you can handle it, she says. I drop the sleeping bag on the floor to take a breather and to count steps to the club room. Then a C. I think it means then I see. Pink? Natsuki? It was her, sure enough. Can't mistake that small, delicate frame and pink hair. She has her back turned to me and is leaning her head against the clubroom doors. Squelching the sudden urge to yell her name to avoid frightening her off, I carefully approach her. She apparently can't hear me over the sounds of her sniffling. Natsuki!
Ah!
Startled, but she's not running away.
Zero! Shouldn't sneak up on a girl like that!
I'm sorry, but Natsuki, where were you? We've been looking all over the school for you. She doesn't answer. Merely leans her head against the doors again and wipes away her tears.
Apparently you didn't actually look everywhere.
Natsuki, are you... Am I coming back to the club? No. I'm not. Oh, wait, what? This is like an actual thing? Oh. I thought this was one of those things where, like, Natsuki just said that because she was really angry in the moment. So she, like, stormed off. And then when they go to talk to her,
they're like, Natsuki, what'd you do that for? And then she's like, oh, I didn't actually mean that. I just blew up. But no, she's actually legit. She's actually taking that seriously. This is a legitimate problem now. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one. Natsuki is an actual child. like, wow. She for real? She's got an ego 0, but not that bad of an ego. Natsuki's ego was never that bad. Especially since her situation, that's the other thing. Natsuki's whole reason for being, one of the biggest reasons why Natsuki is in the club is because she needs a place to read her manga. So I feel like she wouldn't, like, just be so easy to turn away a place where where the only place she can read her books. Like, I can see her blowing up and leaving, but I can't see her defending it for very long. Because the literature club is also a very important place for her, and I think she would know that. Like, I don't think her ego is this big. Yeah, this needed a bit more build-up. People don't make permanent decisions like that based on one bad situation. They'll snap in the moment, but unless there's a long-running issue, they don't stay like that. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, this could have totally worked if she just said something because it was like you said, like, she just said something because of one bad situation, and she was like, oh, I just said that in the heat of the moment. But it's weird that she's making a permanent decision off of this one moment that made her mad. It's like, especially when considering how much the literature club means to her. I don't know. It's a little weird. What are you doing here if you're not? Well, you see, He pauses desperately. My manga! Came back to get my manga. I'm keenly aware that I have something of a dense reputation. Even I can tell that she's not telling the truth. Instead, she's actually and desperately wanting to rejoin the club. She's either too proud or too scared to ask us. After one situation, though? Natsuki isn't very proud either. Isn't Natsuki the same girl who cried after her book got torn? She isn't that proud. She's like slightly proud, but I wouldn't say she's this proud. She ain't Vegeta levels of pride. Natsuki. She looks up at me. Not true, and we both know it. But it is true! Just coming back to take my manga home. I thought you said this was the only safe place for it. You certainly won't be taking your manga home in the middle of the storm. Come on, Natsuki. Nobody's judging. Just us. Want to rejoin the club, don't you? That should be a question mark. Natsuki hangs her head again. Probably hate me now, I guess. No, Natsuki. You're supposed to be around all over the school looking for you. I don't know. Maybe to rub it in? Natsuki. There's some believe such garbage. Of course we wouldn't do such a thing. Natsuki, Sarah was so heartbroken that she was crying. I think Yuri was crying too. And Monica was absolutely devastated. So was I. Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused about that too. I feel like you guys overreacted a bit as well. We want to let you know how sorry we are. How much we miss you. How much we want you back. Stop! Stop lying to me! But I know how rude I can be sometimes. And so rude to you and Yuri. You guys want me back. Listen, Zero. I learned a long time ago that nobody truly wants or likes me. Why should you guys? She's saying. She trying to tell me something without saying it? Stands there crying softly. My mind begins to race. I already know that she's really insecure, but to what extent and why? What details am I missing? I can do, I guess, is to reassure her the best way I can. Natsuki, I can assure you with every fiber of my being that I'm telling you the truth. And you can trust me when I tell you that I care about you. Yeah! That we all care about you, that is. You believe me? Quiet laugh escaped Natsuki's sad face. You're such a dummy sometimes, Zero. Yeah, I know. But
Quiets down again.
You sure that you all want me back?
Of course! I mean, who do you suppose that sleeping bag back there is for? Me? He giggles again.
You dummy.
I smile. Natsuki. Suddenly the moment is interrupted. There is a...
Ah!
Followed by a...
Uh-oh.
Followed by a... Crash. Natsuki breaks out laughing.
Zero, you dummy. Terry tripped over the sleeping bag you left in front of the stairwell.
Oh my god! Did she, like, fall down the stairs? Huh?
Natsuki!
I'm gonna take a look, but all I see is a sleeping bag and scattered food items all over the floor. No Sayori, though. What? Turn back around to find that Sayori's made her way in that short amount of time to Natsuki. Okay, she's fine. Who's coming up the stairs? Okay, good. Oh, God. Now hugging Natsuki like a child hugging a lost and found stuffed animal.
Ah, jeez. I get it, Sayori. I get it. Let go of me now. But I've got you now, Natsuki. I'm never letting you go. Ow! Sayori, you're hurting me!
It releases her death hug. Sing. Natsuki begins holding her arms.
Ow! 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 Oh, Natsuki, are you okay? I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. Didn't do anything, Sayori. It's just that... hugs... really tight hugs hurt. I'm alright now. Zero? Why did you leave Natsuki's sleeping bag on the floor? Somebody could trip... Natsuki?
Monika starts to rush to her, but Natsuki throws up her hands in defense.
No! No more hugs! Alright, but... Natsuki, are you coming back to the club? Yeah. There's no telling what kind of rut you guys would end up in without me. Oh, Natsuki. We're so sorry. We weren't trying to hurt your feelings. It's fine.
Looks aside reflectively.
I guess... well, I suppose... guess I might have been wrong too, alright?
Nick offers her a hug, and Natsuki carefully accepts it.
This looks dangerous. Zero, why is there... Yuri, look! Natsuki's back!
Face brightens up, and she also begins to hurry to us.
If this keeps up, I'm going to catch my death of hugs. I like the sound of that. I'm sorry for what I said, Natsuki. Yeah. So am I. We just pretend that this didn't happen.
I would like to as well. It felt very random. That sounds like a great idea.
Do you know what else sounds like a great idea, Zero?
Monika's looking straight at me. What?
Picking up that sleeping bag before a teacher dies from something other than hugs.
Alright.
Natsuki and I will clean up the mess. And I'll help Zero with the rest of the sleeping bags. And I guess I'll organize the club room for the night. Okay, everyone. Sounds like we're all back together again. And hopefully closer than ever before. Yeah! We're all friends again. And as friends, we're gonna go camping in the club room together.
After sharing poems and eating our fill, we all begin settling in for the night. The storm is still hammering on the school pretty hard. Natsuki and I were planning to read manga together, but the club room had gotten pretty dark while we were eating. So I'd put it off for later. Lightning keeps striking, and thunder is still roaring loudly. Hail also wasn't letting up. To be honest, I'm not too concerned about the storm. So I bundle up in my sleeping bag and quietly drift off to sleep. Just a cut to black. It wasn't even like a dissolve to black. It was just a pa!
Zero?
I open my eyes groggily to see Natsuki's figure kneeling over me in the darkness. Is there something wrong, Natsuki? Can't really see her, so I reach for my phone. Turn its light on. Phone light shines up on her face. Looking a little concerned and pale. You alright there, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. Just wondering if... you're alright.
Well, I'm doing just fine, Natsuki. How about you? For some reason, we seem to not have any reactions toward the fact that we are in a lockdown at our school, apparently. We just really don't care. Thunder suddenly roars just outside the club room.
Ah!
Is she scared? Natsuki?
Yeah?
Is the storm bothering you?
No, of course not. I mean, who'd be scared of a little storm?
See, it's like, now that Natsuki's talking about this, let me elaborate what I mean. I'm not saying, like, I need them to freak out about the storm constantly, but, like, show a little concern for it. It's like, nobody, like, I swear to God, nobody has, like, shown any concern for this. They just, like, went like this was just a normal Tuesday. Like, they didn't think for once, like, oh no, the storm's getting worse or so. Like, they didn't show any care about the fact they have to stay here. Like, there was, like, nothing. And they didn't even say anything about it. They just said this like this is just casual Monday, dude. Like, what the hell?
I was just kind of wondering if you were scared.
Well, considering that I was sleeping soundly, I guess the answer to that would be no. I'm not scared.
Well, alright then. You need me. I'll be over there.
Yeah, she's scared. Just doesn't want to admit it. How dare Natsuki show human emotion, unlike the rest of us in the club. We're all robots. Sure, it's unusual, but nobody's really expecting anything to end up any different than usual. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's not realistic at all, though. Because, like, that's what I'm like. They're not, like, they didn't even, like, think that maybe, oh no, you know, or be like, oh man, like, they didn't really react at all. Like, they were just too busy focusing on Natsuki to even think about the fact that, damn, I'm not going home today. I'm spending the night at the school. Well, I was like, there's, like, no reaction to it whatsoever. The parents know about this too, right? Yeah, I was like, what about the parents? I was in a lockdown similar to this before, and no one was really to be concerned. It's not even the fact of being concerned. It's the fact that to have some sort of reaction. This is literally not human. Like, they literally don't even bring it up. That's what I'm saying. It's like, they just kind of act like this is normal. Like, they're acting like this is just a normal thing. And it's like, it's not that normal. I don't know about y'all, but if I was told I had to sleep at school because I would die if I went outside, I would be scared because my demise could be on the other side of that breakable glass. Like, it's the fact that they're just like, oh, it's just a little storm. Little storms you can still go home in. You don't stay at your school for little storms. It ain't a little storm anymore. Little storms, they might, like, slow the bus down a little bit, but they'll make sure you got a place to go home. There's also hail, apparently. Yeah, like, what the fuck? This shit's like a Category 5 hurricane. People would react, yeah, even if it's a regular occurrence, they'd be at least annoyed. They'd probably try to text or call their parents, too. And where are the teachers in this? They're just giving food. And telling the students to... That's the other thing. I thought how most schools work is, don't they tell them to, like... Don't they get all the students in, like, the same room? How are they even able to be in their own club room during this? I'm pretty sure they do, like, they'd all, like, go in, the fucking lunchroom or something. Like, and they'd have, like, adults to monitor each student. How the fuck are they all being able to sit in their own room, in a room with glass windows? That's not good! Having a hard time sleeping or something? I mean, from the thunder? Is there already reading me a bits message? I'm sorry, Brownie Maker. Nothing in the story so far has really warranted the purpose of this storm. I mean, storms don't need purposes. Storms just show up. Details not important, just enjoy the moment. The bad part is details are important when it comes to a story. Because like, I understand, like, there is such a thing as suspension of disbelief, but sometimes there's only so much suspension of disbelief you can truly give. Like, they could have at least, like, the school could have at least mentioned, okay, we think you guys will be able to be okay in the club room by yourself. Or Monica could have been like, I convinced them to let us stay here on our own or something. Like, it just feels, like, very weird. I mean, from the thunder? Yeah? That's just to a good excuse. Yeah, that's it. And... I with a knowing look on my face. A lot of dots. Okay. Okay, fine, I'm scared. They're gonna laugh at me. Just laugh at me to shame. And... get it over with. You really think I'm going to laugh at her? Natsuki. Makes you think I'm going to laugh at you. Well, anybody else would. See, okay, so I also have another problem here. So, like, I'm assuming this mod is taking place after MC has already joined the club, meaning that MC already hung out with Natsuki, he got parfait girls. Why is Natsuki still so, like, close to the MC? Because the whole point after her route is that she opens up to you. Like, that's what the whole Because You poem was about. I feel like it's a little weird that she'd be acting like this to somebody who she already opened up to.
Nice.
No, this mod is pre-club. It's not pre-club, because MC already had Parfait Girls Volume 3. That means they were already reading together. That means they already spent time at the club together. So since I came in late and I'm not sure what the story is, I'm guessing a storm or some disasters barricaded them in school and everyone's going through some kind of cabin fever related trauma. So far, they've only been barricaded for like they've only just now been barricaded, but like no one's reacting to it, so we haven't even gotten to see if there's trauma yet. Thank you for the 220 bits at Sonic. I questioned this mod because of the storm, but then wouldn't everyone be in a room with no windows coming from? No, I already said that it's Sonic, yeah. I already said that. Yeah, me and you are on the same page there. Monica mentioned this is after the festival. For how long? This is after the festival? I didn't read that part. I must have forgot then. They mentioned post-festival? Yeah, why is she so close to them? Like, to MC then? That doesn't make sense. Anybody else would. Come on, Natsuki. No, I wouldn't do such a thing. Well, let's see what we can do about this then. Thanks, Zero. They can't afford to lose any sleep. What do you mean? Never mind. I really can't believe I just admitted that I was scared to you. You better not tell anyone. Of course I won't tell. I mean, I don't know, Natsuki. You being scared of thunder seems way more reasonable than you crying over a piece of manga getting torn. So, if I didn't make fun of you for that, I'm clearly not making fun of you for anything. So, let's see. Zero, I'm just scared. What can we do about that? Well, back when I was a kid, I used to get frightened of storms too. My mom told me to just pretend that there was a huge giant in the sky who had ambitions of becoming a photographer. Photographer? Yeah, you see, he's not very good at it, but he tries really hard. The lightning is him taking his pictures. The results are always really bad, so he throws a tantrum by stomping his feet and groaning, which makes the sound of thunder. Then lightning flashes and thunder follows. Sounds just as I described it. And then the music, bah! Music's normal again. Everything's happy. Natsuki starts laughing. Hey, that's actually pretty funny. Kinda makes you wonder what other funny stories you have up your sleeve. Well, not too many, I guess. I do lead a pretty boring life. But all that changed when I found the literature club. Well, there you go, Gibbs Bond. That just deconfirmed your theory. Because he was like, I don't think... He was like, MC's not in the club. He's just sort of there. Well, there you go. I mean, even though I thought it was already kind of confirmed that he is a member of the club. Yes, he is a member of the club already. And you. I half expect to get a gut punch, but Natsuki just looks aside. Begins to blush a deep red. Dummy. And thunder. Lightning. Lightning and thunder hits again, making Natsuki laugh. Good night, boy trooper. Alright, your funny story spared you an elbow to the ribs. But if you truly want to help me, would you like to read Parfait Girls with me? You have no light. You have your phone light. That's okay, we can just use your phone light. Just want to relax for a bit. Well, my phone battery is mostly full. Why the heck not? Of course, I'd take this invitation. Why not? Let's do it. Hey, don't sound so enthusiastic. Not like a date or anything. Oh, I know that. Of course it's not a date. Who'd think that's a date? We're only getting to read manga together in the middle of the night. Hey, don't make it sound weird, dummy. Call it relaxation time with a friend. That's what gets weirder. Okay? What were you saying, Natsuki? Relaxation time with a friend sounds even like... That sounds worse. Oh man, oh Monica, you know me and Cam, we just have relaxation time with friends.
Yeah.
Me and Cam weren't on a date, Monica. We were just having relaxation time with a friend. And Monica proceeds to kill Cam.
Specific example.
What do you mean? So me and Cam always hang out, dude.
Uh-huh.
You have a problem?
I'm just watching it, man.
Natsuki leaves me there to get her sleeping bag. Finally, to avoid waking the others, I saw my own sleeping bag to the closet. I noticed that Natsuki's really struggling to drag her little sleeping bag. I'd offer to help, but unpleasant memories of a certain kind tell me not to. Reading in silence for a while. I must admit, this is nice. Safe from the storm and reading manga with Natsuki. Yeah, safe for now until the fucking windows break. In the middle of the night. How could things be better?
Oh yeah, I feel like they should not sit there.
Yeah, I already mentioned that, yeah. I was already talking about how a lot of what's happening in this mod doesn't make sense.
All it takes is for a couple pieces of fucking golf ball hail.
Yeah. That's why you're not supposed to be in a room with windows. You're supposed to usually close them.
Or at least, if you're trapped in a room with windows, you go to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
As far away as you can from them.
Or makes Natsuki laugh occasionally as we read. She's feel pretty good knowing that I can help her a little. Hope I can help her with whatever else has been bothering her. When I first joined the club, I must admit that her attitude toward both me and Yuri kind of put me off a little. But it was the first day of reading manga with her that something clicked. What was it she said? She was talking about her manga and said something about wondering what her dad would do if he were to find it. What? That's not what she said. I thought that's what she said when her... No, wait. That is what her dad said. No, never mind. That moment, there must be something going on behind the scenes of her life that makes her so distrustful. What could it be exactly? I forgot that there's two moments where Natsuki says that her dad would kill her. There's the moment where she invites you over to her... She's like, why don't we go to your house? Like, I can't have a boy at my house. My dad would kill me. And I forgot.
I was about to be like, oh wait, no, you mean that. I thought you meant the Act 2 one. I was like, do you really think that she said that?
No, I was like, oh right, I forgot in Act 1 she does be like, I can't keep this in my house. My dad would beat the crap out of me. Like, oh no.
Beat the crap out of me. No, she didn't say that at first.
What does she say? I forgot. How did she word it?
She says, I don't know what my dad would do if he found this.
Right, yeah, right. That's what the SMC was right, yeah. What could it be exactly? Quickly steal a glance at Natsuki. Looking pretty sleepy now. And she's just dozing off. She's just dozing while staring at me. Natsuki? Jumps out of her doze. Huh? You're right there. Yeah, I'm just... Yawns. Tired? Answer? She drifts off on my shoulder. Oh, this is lucky that we brought our sleeping bags then. Close my eyes as well. Not sure how Natsuki will react when she discovers that we sort of slept together. Sort of. Let the other girls catch us. Guess not wanting to wake her up would probably be the best explanation in the morning.